Now, the Manchester Phoenix ice hockey side got off to a great start this season. They've already won their first bit of silverware in the Roses battle with the Sheffield Scimitars. And they got off to the perfect start in the Premier Division 2 with 2 wins over the weekend. I'm delighted to be joined in the studio by player coach Tony Hand and forward Greg Wood. Gents, welcome.
Thank you.
Fantastic start.
Yeah, we had an excellent start. We beat Sheffield in the Cup. And we've only been together probably about 3 or 4 days. And then this weekend we beat Basingstoke away and Swindon at home. So we've had a great start so far.
Because it was a tricky start to the season, I guess, because obviously there's been so many changes at the club and so many new players coming in and the change in divisions, of course, and league, should I say, and so on. Yeah,
obviously these first 2 weeks are obviously going to be tough. It's about getting a new team in and obviously getting on the same page, and obviously the last 2 weekends we've got off to a good start, and hopefully we're going to carry that on and over the next 2 weeks progress even further and gel as a team and find out how we want to play and how we can play.
So have you found it with the new lads then?
It's been great so far. Luckily for us, I've played with a few of the other guys before, international level and at club level. So once you've got a good core of players, obviously, and these foreign guys have come in, they're great guys too. So we've all kind of got on well and we're gelling well as a team.
Excellent. We came down ahead of the Roses battle to do a few interviews. I think you said then that you'd only had 2 days of preparation for those games, and you won it. You won on aggregate, which is fantastic, obviously.
Yeah, we were quite fortunate. Basically, the way it worked, that the ice was off at the ice rink, so we actually started later than a few other teams. Okay. So we've got a good team there, so I thought our quality would come through at the end, and fortunate for us it did that weekend.
We've played only 2 games so far, but have you found the change in leagues then so far?
To be honest, it's been a pleasant surprise. I thought that the league, we were in the elite league last year. It was a very good league. It was more sort of imports dominating the league. Well, this year we're 4 imports, but we've got a lot of young British players who have played at a very high level as well. So, but the level, as I say, there's not a great deal of difference. Obviously, there's a little bit more quality, but I still think it's a great product we're putting out there on the team we've got out there.
Of course, yeah. You've got Sheffield again this weekend in the Cup. I suppose you'll be looking forward to locking horns with them again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always. I'm from Sheffield originally, so it's always nice to go home and play against teams like that. So it's always nice to get a win over them. And obviously, it's a long season, so this first month or so, it's really good to get put a marker down and let the other teams know that we're right up there, and we're obviously challenging for every trophy there is.
Yeah, and Tony, you've got another game 24 hours afterwards as well, haven't you, against Milton Keynes. How does that work out for you, playing 2 games each weekend? Because obviously that happened last weekend as well.
Yeah, we're not sort of like football. We just get thrown in the deep end. We play Saturday normally on the road and normally Sunday in Altrincham. But it's just part and parcel of the sport we're in. We've been doing it for decades now, so we just get on with it. We don't really complain too much.
Do you ever find any problems then with the amount of injuries and recovery time and that sort of thing?
Sometimes. I mean, if it's a big injury, i.e. if someone's broken a bone or if it's someone's maybe pulled a ligament, whatever, obviously you can't play. But if it's just knocks and bruises and that, we expect the players to play.
They're tough lads, aren't you?
Sometimes.
I think so.
Oh, we try to think so, yeah.
Well, I used to go down to watch the Storm quite a lot in the past as well, and you realise then what a tough sport it is and how quick it is, and obviously, just how good you have to be to get around the ice the way you do. Because I can't ice skate to save my life, to be fair, and let alone hit a puck around, It is.
But yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, if you can't skate, then obviously you've got no chance of playing. So I mean, we all have to be up to a certain standard to be able to play, and obviously the training we do during the week obviously builds up to the games, and that tries to keep us from getting injured. And obviously working out in the gym and stuff, we're all pretty fit lads. We keep obviously if we need to take a couple of days off with injuries, then we may slow it down a little bit. But apart from that, yeah, we keep training all the way through.
Great. Well, thanks very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Best of luck for the rest of the season, and let's hope you do Sheffield again on Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Thanks
cheers.
very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.